Hello everybody, welcome to the presentation of our new rock and roll line. My name is Karl Müller, I'm the owner of ENSIS, and together with Michi, team rider and the tester, and also engaged in the development department. Let's jump into the board, what is new. What you see in the first look is the colors have changed a lot, so we are very colorful. We like to have a lot of colors on the water for the new line. So what we did, we made like groups of boards, like the smaller wave boards, the 27 and 37. They come in this nice blue and purple. Then we go up to the more freestyle oriented boards, the 47 and 57 with mint and purple. This is actually the Balt's model, also his colors, what he likes most. And then one step up is the advanced freeride boards, the 67, 77 in a nice yellow mint, and the 87, 97 and 107 in that nice blue and yellow. And then the bigger boards, the bigger freeride boards in orange and blue. So that's the color. So what else is new? We worked a bit on the shapes. We updated especially the bottom lines of the boards. Probably Michi, you can step in and explain a bit more about what we did in the bottom lines. We have flatter bottoms, no channels, less V. What does it make in riding?
Yes, for me, the board has a really flat shape, and this helps me to get going quite easy for takeoff, but also for kind of rebounds effect while freestyling. Everybody wants to now doing double pop moves, and this flat bottom shape over here brings the board as quick as possible up again, and you can do another trick. What you can see also, we have really steep rails over here. So this helps to get going really easy. It releases from the water, and yeah, it takes off quite easy.
We still have this concave outline, Michi. Tell us about that. Why is that?
So for me, this outline is really a must, because for freestyling, for every freerider who loves to have the balance in between your feet, it is perfect, because the volume distribution is quite in the central. So we have in the back more volume and in the front more volume, and the total amount is in the center. So it helps balancing by just waiting until the gust in the water, or while freestyling, you have the rotation really in the center. And this is for me really important for a board.
What else? What changes? Did we change the foil box position? We moved a bit to the front.
Yeah, we moved a bit further front because the new style foils have a bit less length in the fuselage. That's the reason why we moved a bit more forward. So
that is just a few cms.
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 cms, and yeah, that's the only differences.
Okay, then I see all these boards, they have new, they have no carry handle on the top. Why is that?
I mean, we don't want to have water inside the box, so it makes it a bit heavier, and I prefer having it on the bottom, so the foil, which is on the one side, so it's really better for holding the board and get going into water.
And what I realized with a handle box here, you always step in with your...
Yeah, with the toes.
Yeah, you always...
And they're stuck a bit inside.
So it's nice and clean, and you can step wherever you like. Yeah. I see we have like a recessed deck. That changed a bit.
I mean, it's a bit more hollow, also more concave. That means you have way more control over the board. So you're really more in the center, you're more close to the foil, which gives a lot of control. Yeah, that's the main thing of this.
The footstrap position, I think they're unchanged.
They're similar, and I said already, Like for smaller people, you get closer together. And if you like or prefer a wide stance, you can also put a bit more far out. So there's many possibilities to use the foot straps.
I think we changed the angle a bit, huh? Like 2 cms, and they're a bit wider. It's what
They are a bit wider, and we should have more space with the feet. And yeah, this helps to not knock all the time to the other side of the foot strap.
Vichy, let's just say a few words to each size. Where do you want to start? With your favorite one, or?
Yeah, I mean, I like also the 27 or the 37. I prefer actually more, because when it's super strong wind, I prefer this kind of board, because it's super small, narrow. Also for surf foiling, you can hold it really nice, and yeah, it's really an easy board to get going. Also when it's strong, what I like on this compact shape, it really rotates double fast as the other boards, because it's so compact. I mean, the length is about 137 or something, 126 I mean. No, 137 is the longer one.
Yep.
And so it makes the turn way quicker. And also for my girlfriend Laura, she prefers the 37, and it is that board for her to get going in every kind of conditions.
Would that board also be good for prone foiling, or?
For sure. I mean, balls often use the 27-liter board for prone foiling, because I mean, the shape is quite easy. I mean, the rail catching is really nice, because usually when you have a rudder wingboard, it's way thicker and you cannot hold it. And when you want to duck dive under the wave, you can easily hold it and push it downwards. And also we have a kind of different shape over here, as you can see in the tail. It helps you releasing quicker when there are waves, because there's less drag on the deck part, and it's not pushing you straight up to the wave. So it gives you a slightly power down the waves. And this is the 57. My favorite is for sure the 47. And yeah, for me, the board is really playful. And I like it also when it's light wind. I mean, I use it until 8 knots and above. And for me, the most benefit of this board is actually the volume distribution. And because I can spin easily, it's really central, the rotation, it gets you going really fast, and you can balance well in the water while you're not foiling. And that's the main reason why I love this board that much.
Yeah, the other day you told me that the wide nose from the concave outline, when after landing, it bounces you up back on the foil. Is that really what helps?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, for a rebound effect, it's really important that we have a bit more volume over here. And with the flat bottom shape we have here, it's really rebounding like a stone you're throwing. It just rebounds and you go for another move. And that's what I like. But I think not only for freestyling, also for freeriding, sometimes you fall down and you want to go as fast or as quick as possible again up on the foil. And that's the reason why we have also this deck shape in all kind of boards over here.
So the freestyle board's very compact for fast rotations. A lot of people may ask what's the difference between the new Rock'n'Roll and the Rock'n'Roll Pro. From construction side, we try to make the Rock'n'Roll Pro as light and solid as possible. And this board is a bit less light, a bit less strong, but it's affordable.
Yeah.
And when riding, you feel a lot of differences?
I mean, the difference is only the weight. I mean, the weight is always a measure thing, but even when it's slightly a bit heavier, you don't feel that much. I mean, it's still a light board, but it's not so direct as the Pro, but it's still really accessible board for everyone. And you can also do the craziest freestyle trick with the board. So I recommend to use also this board as an overall board for everyone.
I like that color, huh?
Yes.
No, nicely. So 67 and 77, they're a bit longer in shape. They're done for quick, easy start and flying on the foil. A lot of control, still very short and compact for rotation. So this is like the board you use for when you just go free riding.
Yeah, even for me, when it's super light, as I mentioned, less than 8 knots, I would use a bigger board, so probably the 77. And yeah, in kind of shape, it's slightly a bit longer, and this long part of the board makes it easier to get going as well. So yeah, if it's super light, I prefer this, or heavier people who like freestyling as well, take a Rock'n'Roll 77 board.
There is this steel valve here. Do you ever open it when you travel, or?
I never open it because it's really a nice Gore-Tex valve, so it's pre-written by his own. And yeah, so you don't have to take care when you fly. Just
leave it as it is.
Leave it.
Don't unscrew.
Don't unscrew it. Better don't unscrew anything here. So just keep it as it is. It's always safer to travel. Yeah.
Okay. One more quick question, Michi, that come up very often, regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a new board and your foil, what is the placement of the foil? Where do you start? Like in the front or in the back, or how you do that?
That's always a good question. And at the beginning, I always recommend just put it in the center. And then there is also written if you need more lift. I mean, when you don't feel a lot of pressure on the front leg, you put it more in the front so you get more lift. If you have too much pressure on the front leg, bring it more back to get less lift. And that's how you adjust your foil until you get a good position.
So the bigger sizes, the freeride sizes, here we have the 87 is probably one of the main sizes. It's actually the board I use. The good thing with this concave outline shape, I can normally use a smaller board than with other shapes because this is so stable on the water, and to make it going to start, it's so easy. So this also helps me as an intermediate winger to use the smallest board possible.
I mean, Karl, the question is why you don't use a longer board?
Well, I want to have it as small as possible. Like once I'm flying, I don't want to have more weight or.
And you feel any difference in turning?
I feel it's looser.
It's looser.
It's nice.
And I can imagine, like for me as well, as shorter, as compact the board, as easier it is to turn, making curves. And I think that's a really important thing. That's also the reason why these wing boards are way shorter than any other boards, I would say.
And then the bigger sizes for bigger people, or for schools, they loved for schools or rentals. The 117, so 117 liters, they're still very compact. They're wider, and these boards, they go up to 167 liters. Then they're really wide for bigger people, for choppy conditions, or for schools, for free ride. Very easy. It's not Michi's favorite. He loves
a bit too big.
But yeah, so we have like in the whole range, we cover everything from a 27 liter really small waveboard up to 167 beginner school or a big freeride board. Yeah, that's it in general. You want to add something?
No, I think we covered everything, and yeah, hope you enjoy the days with this board.
Check it out and go to your next shop and ask the people there. Thanks a lot.